it's Aunt Hillary, and I am going to read you another story. I'm going to look at the Three Little Pigs today. Once upon a time, there was an old sow with 3 little pigs, and as she had not enough to keep them, she sent them to seek their fortune. The first that went off met a man with a bundle of straw and said to him, "Please, man, give me that straw to build me a house," which the man did, and the little pig built his house with it. Presently along came a wolf, knocked at the door, and said, little pig, let me come in." But the pig answered, "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf answered that, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed and he puffed and he blew his house in, and he ate up the little pig. The second little pig met a man with a bundle of furs and said, "Please, man, give me that furs to build my house," which the man did, and the pig built his house. Then along came the wolf and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll puff and I'll huff and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, and at last he blew down the house, and he ate up the second pig. The third little pig met a man with a load of bricks and said, "Please, man, give me those bricks to build a house with." So the man gave him the bricks, and he built his house with them. So the wolf came, as he did with the other little pigs, and said, little pig, let me in." "No, no, by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." Well, he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and huffed, but he could not get the house down. When he found that he could not, with all his huffing and puffing, blow the house down, he said, little pig, I know where there's a nice field of turnips." "Where?" said the pig. "Oh, in Mr. Smith's home field, and if you will be ready tomorrow morning, I will call for you, and we will go together and get some dinner." "Very well," said the little pig. "I will be ready. What time do you mean to go?" "Oh, at 6 o'clock. Well, then, the little pig got up at 5 and got to the turnips before the wolf came, which he did about 6. When the wolf did come at 6, he said, little pig, are you ready? And little pig said, "Ready? I've been there and come back and got a nice pull for dinner." The wolf felt very angry at this, but thought that he would get even with the little pig somehow or other. "Little pig, I know where there is the nicest apple tree." "Where?" said the pig. "Down at Merry Garden," replied the wolf. "And if you will not deceive me, I will come for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow. We will go together and get some apples." Well, the little pig bustled up next morning at 4 o'clock and went off for the apples, hoping to get back before the wolf came. But he had further to go and had to climb the tree, so that just as he was coming down from it, he saw the wolf coming, which, as you may suppose, frightened him very much. When the wolf came up, he said, "Little pig, what are you here before me? Are they nice apples?" "Yes, very," said the little pig. "I will throw one down to you." And he threw it so far that while the wolf was gone to pick it up, the little pig jumped down and ran home. The next day, the wolf came again and said to the little pig, "Little pig, there is a fair at Shankland's this afternoon. Will you go?" "Oh, yes," said the pig, "I will go. What time shall you be ready?" "At 3," said the wolf. So the little pig went off before the time as usual, and got to the fair and bought a butter churn, which he was going home with when he saw the wolf coming. Then he could not tell what to do, so he got into the churn and hid, and by doing so turned it round and rolled it down the hill with a pig in it, which frightened the wolf so much that he ran home without going to the fair. And he went to the little pig's house and told him how frightened he had been by the great round thing which came down the hill past him. Then the little pig said, "Ha! I frightened you then. I had been at the fair, bought a butter churn, and when I saw you, I got into it and rolled down the hill." Then the wolf was very angry indeed, and declared he would eat the little pig, and that he would get down the chimney after him. When the little pig saw what he was about, he hung the pot full of water and made a blazing fire. And just as the wolf was coming down, took off the cover, and in fell the wolf. So the little pig put the cover on again, and in an instant boiled him up and ate him for supper, and lived happily ever after. I would like to point out that your Aunt Emily bought this book. She did not read any of these, but I love you, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye!